Hello from Southern Ontario, Canada, November 10th. Now, the inquiry into the Trudeau's enactment of the Emergencies Act, well, it is serving some purpose. I mean, it's bringing to light both the Canadians who needed the reality brought to them, as well as a lot of people in the world. I mean, there's fantastic coverage of it, and the views are huge, both in Canada, the States, and around the world. And it truly shows what the reality is, that it was absolutely unnecessary. It was just Trudeau squashing any opposition to his tyranny. And it brings to light that it certainly wasn't a fringe minority as well. However, one must realize the inquiry has no teeth. It can make recommendations for changes in the future. Were such changes to be entertained by the regime, highly unlikely, would take months and years. So don't put any great faith in it, other than serving as to an eye-opener to some people who need their eyes opened. And as an aside, I believe it was yesterday, one of the government lawyers, and I should mention before I forget, there are 70 lawyers involved in this inquiry, and over 60 of them work for the government. So anyways, one of the government employed lawyers, I believe it was yesterday, was questioning someone, I'm not sure who, and there's been lots of footage of it. It's going semi-viral. He asks a question. He has a little water bottle there. He starts to unscrew the cap, and then he goes whoop, and he keels over. Can't seem to find today what the diagnosis and prognosis is of that individual. The mainstream media's immediate response to it yesterday was that he was dehydrated. Chipper in the background. Doesn't sound likely, does it? But possible, although I don't think probable. But there's been lots of people commenting, did he participate in the Phase 3 trials? Well, he's a federal employee, so he would have been mandated that he had to have. So, yeah, the inquiry holds no teeth. Bear that in mind. Alberta, it's our last hill to stand on.